It's completely a full house right now, guys. Or in fact, it was a full house starting from yesterday morning because the rest of the guys that we were actually waiting for obviously arrived. The likes of Assistant Oshoala obviously arriving in the morning, and then we had Chiwendu Ihezu also arriving, then Esther Koronkwo arriving to make it 22 players on board and logged in for that one later today. Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and of course thank you for joining back again to get the video. So Nigerian Super Falcons are definitely ready and fired up for this one. The camp was buzzing as yesterday being Thursday, of course, and Wildom and his coaching team obviously did a number of important things yesterday, and of course they ran it up in yesterday's evening with a very intensive training, which was also the final training for the preparations ahead of the South African game, which is obviously today, guys. And as I mentioned before, kickoff time 5 p.m. and it's at the Abuja National Stadium. All momentum is gathered towards that one, and of course our girls are really fired up for this encounter. So if you're in and around Abuja or its environ, make sure you turn up if you have the chance, to actually support our girls and cheer them to victory. I'm hearing that there's going to be lots of free tickets, from different agency actually, sharing it to, first few 100 people, first few 100 people, I think 500 people or so, different agencies actually giving out free tickets. So if you're free for that one, you could, go and enjoy yourself in the evening. And of course I'll be dropping more updates regarding these things like lineup and of course any other important things that you need to know before the game. But quickly, guys, let me let you know the other gist for this video. I don't really care about what coach we bring to the team. I don't care about what coach the NFF brings to the national team. I don't care about what coach I want to see in the team. What I do care about is the coach that's going to really harness all the qualities, all the abilities of the players in the national team to actually help us qualify for the World Cup. This is what Henry Onyeka has now said regarding his preferences towards the new coach that he wants for Nigerian Super Eagles. Welcome back to the channel, guys. As always, glad to have you join back to watch the video. And you know that it's been a long time coming, and it's been consistently an issue right now about Nigerian Super Eagles head coach job, and NFF are still not ready to give us the name of the person or of the coach that they've finally decided to be the head coach. But again, what I just said now is not quote for quote per se about what Henry Onyeka said, but it's just a kind of rephrasing of what he said. So Henry Onyeka is not one of those guys like, for example, Truth Ekong, or for example, Emero, who will tell you that, okay, I prefer Finidi. Ekong, for example, said he wanted Prosero to stay. Omero said he wanted Finidi. Iheanacho also said he wanted Finidi, but not Henry Onyeka. Because based on what he said now, he has said that he doesn't care too much about these things. What he wants is, for the right person to actually be appointed for the job. The right person that's going to be able to gather all these players, extract their qualities, and actually help them do great things. One of such great things is, actually qualifying for the World Cup, and of course, doing well in the Nations Cup, actually winning Nations Cup and representing in every single competitive game that we find ourselves in. That's what Henry Onyeka has said about the coaching debate of the Nigerian Super Eagles and NFF. But leaving that update, guys, let me let you know the other one in this video, and the next one is the fact that we have a big man, Onuachu, obviously back, from injury after being on the sideline for
almost a month, give or take, more than a month. I think it's a little bit more than a month. But the good news right now is that he's now back to training at Trabzonspor and looking really strong. Man Paul Onuachu is back, after suffering that multiple injury that he had. I remember in a few videos ago, we talked about how he had a number of injuries from groin and then falling down and fracturing his arm. But it's good news actually to see him back and in training with Trabzonspor. So what this now means is that he is in line to actually feature in their weekend's game against Sivasspor. But it might be too early. Let's not rush. We'll see how that one goes. More updates are coming through in the coming days. But he's now back training with the guys, which is a very good news, not only for Trabzonspor but also for us, for the Nigerian Super Eagles. In case we want him or we need to invite him, he is also ready and fit again. So leaving out big, let me let you know that our very own standing Nwabali was in fine form as his Chippa United side obviously played out a 2-0 victory at home over Cape Town Spurs yesterday. And of course, Stanley, as you would know, he's always someone that has this really good charisma. He knows how to affect his team. He knows how to command his areas. That was exactly what he did to actually help them end that victory and also keeping a clean sheet. The big man hasn't, really been talking much about his transfers, which is of course, what we would expect, because their season is still really hot and they're actually striving to be in the top half of the table. Let me let you know the gist concerning some prospective Nigerian Super Eagles players. Of course, from Luton Town, we've obviously been seeing a number of Luton Town players declaring their interest to play for Nigerian Super Eagles. The first was Gabriel Osho, who obviously was supposed to make his first 2 international caps against Ghana and against Mali, but then he had injury, so he was out of that one. Also, Adebayo talked about his readiness to play for Nigeria, but he hasn't quite gotten the call up. And yesterday we saw another 2 Nigerian players in Luton Town. So Luton Town actually played a midweek game over against Arsenal, and sadly they lost that one 2-0. But we saw at least 2 of our Nigerian Super Eagles prospect actually impressing in that one, and one in particular played the match. The likes of 27-year-old Wilfred Oluwafemi Onyedinma, who actually had his first start for Luton, first start for the Premier League and also for Luton in that game. And of course, he held his own, he held his ground, actually playing for 75 minutes, winning 4 duels, and of course, impressing, even though the result did not favor them. And of course, this guy is a prospect. Nigerian Super Eagles can definitely fight to try and get this guy. He's 27 years old, not really young, but he's someone who's very versatile. He can play as a defensive midfielder. He can play as a wide central midfield. He can play as a wing back. He can also play as a winger. So this guy is someone that's really multi-talented, and of course, if you saw the game, you would know that he is someone that has some real quality. So aside from Onyedinma, we also had a 17-year-old Super Eagles prospect, Christian Chigozie, who made the bench for Luton, but he was not used throughout the duration of the game. But of course, he keeps improving, he keeps pushing, trying to break in and actually have his first EPL appearance for Luton. It's so good to actually see, Nigeria, a lot of our Nigerian players obviously coming through the ranks in the EPL and in top leagues. Of course, these guys are really talented. They are prospects that can one day be called up to Nigerian Super Eagles, and of course they can do great things for us. Currently, these 2 guys bound, they're England bound. They're still repping the English national team, the 3 Lions. But again, anything is possible. Their development is going really well and swiftly, and of course there's nothing that's stopping NFF from actually moving to try and get these guys to play for Nigerian Super Eagles when the time is right. That's the video, guys. Thank you for watching this one. I appreciate every single one of you for watching this one. To the subscribers of the channel, thank you guys so much. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe to the channel. And guys, I would love for us to share the videos every single time we watch, and also leave a like for the video so that YouTube can recommend it to a wide number of people. Thank you for watching this one. God bless your day, and stay tuned to the channel, guys.